Jumping into Dragon Gall Z versus Yvapie. Don't ask me to say the whole name because it's impossible to figure out. We have a Stukov band, we have a Variant band, and a Junkrat band. Next band for Dragon Gall Z. We got a Joe band. So that leaves Brightwing open on the shrines. What's our first pick gonna be? And we do get the Brightwing coming out for Yvapie. So we got a Garrosh and Anduin. Goss, how you doing? Over on the outside, we have a Brightwing, a Diva, and a Sylvanas. That's an early pick Diva. And I'm seeing something I don't normally see out of Yvapie. We actually have a Bruiser on their team. Never usually happens. They've never played a Bruiser in all the seasons I've cast and played. Final ban is a Nuberak and Leoric. Not sure on the ban for Leoric, as Diva. Leoric isn't good into Diva, but hey, everybody's got their own way to play. Can you guys hear me alright? Checking for the fans. We get a Jaina and the almighty Blaze coming out of Porthos. And let's see where we go with the final two picks. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys can hear me. We get a Hammer and a May. Picking the Hammer into a Blaze. Blaze's actual counter for Hammer. And Jaina's pretty good at it, and it left them an open spot to grab something long range like Chromie or, well, Junkrat's banned. And there's the Chromie to counter the Hammer. This is going to be a tough game now because of that. And we will be right back after a couple videos here. Oh, let's wait to see if they do any swapping. And we're not going to see any swaps. We'll be back in just a minute. are live and ready to go. On your left side, we have Galactos on Brightwing, Sarah on Diva, Andrade on May, or Luna on Sylvanas, and Shank B9 on the Hammer. Over for the right side, we have Autumn on Jaina. We have Helix the Cat on Anduin, Solnova on Garrosh, Mogul on Chromie, and Porthos on the Blaze. Hammer off on their own. Gonna get a good start in that top lane. And do we? Oh, thought we had a gank attempt coming up. Shank B9 trying to get out of there. Good throw by Solnova. They're not able to capitalize. Andre very hard on the mate to be able to stop. Let's check out that top lane battle. It's going to be tough for Porthos until they get level 7. Level 7, they'll slow the attack speed if they go with nano coating. And that will make her life hell. Side of Yvapie is going for the bottom camp. Wow. Dragon Gall Z grabs their camp. Sorry, it's been a while since I casted, so maybe a little slow here now and then. Bottom camp does go over to the side of Yvapie. Moogle putting in the time trap to try to get some vision. Shank is working on the middle, while Porthos is catching up top. And we are going to get a double soak out of Porthos. Oh, and Shank 9. That is very dangerous for a hammer. Garrosh trying to get a throw, misses. Good 4-man stun. And they are heading over for their top camp on the side of Dragon Gall Z. And I know you're seeing these red lines with health indicators. There's something new in the AHA, and I'm going to have to change them in between games, so please forgive me for that one. And first camp is up. Let's see who gets, or first shrine is up. Let's see who gets what first. We got Brightwing in the bottom lane going against the Blaze. Andre getting low. But jumping into the Icicle, able to survive and heal up. Shank 9 on their own, but Chromie's starting to lace in. Shank almost dies to the Porthos. Diva dropping the bomb. Andrade able to slide out before he dies. Shank just trying to take everything he can. One thing about having a hammer on this map, they do have the advantage. Big damage goes out onto Sarah. Sarah is going to survive. Andrade will not. Shank 9 is putting some heavy damage over. Oop. And first, Arcane Punisher goes over to the side of Yvapie. Big jump onto Nova. Nova's able to take it. So we do get a Diva, but it's in the 4-man. So let's see what happens here. And first fork goes down on the side of Yvapie. The hammer's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to go over this hammer real early. I might have to turn up my speaker sound. D.Va's out of mech, but taking down bottom. Bank B9 push him strongly in the bottom lane. And here comes Dragon Gall Z looking for the kill. They're coming in looking for the gank. And it's anybody's guessing who's going to win this thing. Oh, D.Va is out of the mech. Oh, thought Porthos was going to get the shot there. 3 get frozen, and the Blizzard Jaina will go down. Helix the Cat will go down as well. Andre in deep. Gets thrown into the back, but there won't be any damage to follow up. Right Wing is able to get him out of there, and now Porthos is in trouble. So far, it's tied 2 kills to 2 kills. Let's get those 10s up for the side of Yvapie. We have Avalanche, Bunny Hop, Blink Hill, Wailing Arrow, and Napalm Strike. D.Va Bomb going off, but not doing anything quite yet. For the side of Dragon Gall Z, we have Water Elemental, Light Bomb, Decimate, Temporal Loop, and Bunker Drop. Andre taking a lot of double, but able to get out. Garrosh in big trouble. Solnova trying to run. And once again, Shank V9 on the hammer.
This shrine gathers power. Claim it in my name.
Goriel, how you doing? Or X. And both teams working on their top camps. Well, I do imagine at some point that Blaze is going to overtake the hammer because if they go nano coating. Yeah, the nano machine coating is going to catch up to that, to the hammer. And good kill on May. They need to be looking for Shank B9. And the Water Elemental is on it. Shank B9 is going to have to get out. Autumn knows exactly what to do there. Put that Water Elemental on, and it's fair game. They're up 30-8. Looks like this one should go their way, barring any deaths. Shank B9 coming back in. Solnova's looking for him. Can't walk into it. It's going to take a lot. Chromie looking for Shank. And here comes the deadly Frozen Punisher. Yeah. Stop. Shank B9 gets caught. Time Loop comes out onto Sarah. Sarah's getting low. Gonna get knocked out of that. Is she gonna get away? And death to D.Va as well. Frozen Punisher with half health. This is gonna do a lot. Andre on the outside gets stunned and gets caught, but Avalanche comes out just before. Very good push on the side of Dragon Gall Z, and they are all knotted up on towers. Thanks, X. Yeah, I'm trying with the new house setup. I don't have my home office like I used to, so I had to invest in a new headset and be a little quieter. Till one of the kids go off to college. And right away, Dragon Gall Z is onto their camp. I'm wondering if they're going to start looking. How long before bottom camp? 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So both bottom and left camps down for a while. Ortho's coming in. It looks like we're going to get a push on this middle. It will be a 5v5. Blaze is opting to go back up to the top. And we do have Globe Quest completed by Jaina. That's going to be huge with the shield. Soul Nova waiting up here, looking for something. I think he was looking for something good to flip. No good options. Andre sliding in, gets flipped over, gets slowed, gonna be able to ice block. Huge damage goes out, and we will have Jaina and Anduin go down. And here comes the push onto the bottom port. And just like that, advantage goes over to the side of Yvapie again. Oh, but Galactos gets stunned and taken over to the side, and that's an easy catch up to kill that Brightwing. They do have the Chromie with them. Blaze getting caught out. Blaze taking a lot of damage. Looking for a way out. Bunker comes down. Nice yeet. And Avalanche comes out. It actually helps the side of Dragon Gall Z. Push this back down until somebody hits 20. Well, you know what? Let's look at experience. So hero damage, big lead for the side of Yvapie with the hammer, but right on the heels is the Chromie. Shank 9 set up and ready to go. Andre way out on his side of the team. Big shot on the hammer. Hammer gets hit. And they take down the hammer. Here comes the water elemental out. Here comes more kills right along. Good stun, and it could be a 5-man wipe here. It is 4-man. Wow, Brightwing getting out with 58 health. And they are on a roll here. See if they can finish this before people are up. 20 seconds. Autumn staying in to finish the job while they push onto Fort, which will prep them to go after Keep.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
And they are looking to keep pushing towards Keep. 24-3, but now the other team is fully up. This is actually a little bit dangerous. Oh, and Brightwing goes down. Sorry, I didn't capture that for you to see. I didn't see the action. Blaze coming in to help Jaina. And they will have this and a push towards Keep with a man-up advantage. Autumn having to go to the back. Get full health again. And we do have camps taken on the side of Yvapie. Oh, I'm sorry. Soul Nova was taking camp. I'm looking at the wrong team there. So now they have a 2. They have a 1 tower lead. got some work onto the keep. About a quarter. There, looking at mid keep. Big damage goes out. Porthos is in trouble. Very low. Andre looking to finish. Autumn low. But they get the kill onto the hammer. Soul Nova. Oh, big kill onto the Brightwing, and they're able to turn and start pushing again. Andre tried to get out. They're going to turn. They're going to kill the Andre. And it is a 3-man advantage going on to the keep. Timers are still pretty short. Not sure if they're going to be able to finish yet. Diva Bomb's there to take out the camp. Soul Nova took a little damage from the Diva Bomb. More than likely, it's just camp, and that'll be it. Or keep, and that's it. Well, they're going to try to take a little damage onto it. Again, I apologize for these red bars. I didn't know that they were a part of Ahino. I gotta exchange them, get rid of them, and see what we can do. Shank B9. Looks like they're coming for a gank onto Porthos. Porthos is in big trouble here. And my Doc Blizzard's going crazy in the back. 1 second. Soul Nova take a big damage. They're in trouble here. Big ice going out. Oh, Galactus might go down. Galactus goes down. No. So, big turnaround with the Divas in here. Got him low. Surprising there. Dragon Gall Z was able to turn that around, but they had their 20s, so that gave them a better fight. Galactus trying to get away from Soul Nova, and will go down. Hammer stayed too long. They know the hammer's there. And Moogle is coming in looking for a kill. Moogle getting low. Porthos left. Moogle's in trouble. Porthos is set up looking for the kill. Gonna go back. And they are on course, so it doesn't even matter. Down to 60%, 50, 40, 30. Bunkers drop. They're jumping in the bunker. That should finish this game off. And game 1. Going over to the side of Dragon Gall Z. And we will be back. Well, let's look at stats here. Stats. So, top damage, Chromie, followed by Hammer, and Jaina, and Garrosh. Garrosh top 4. Very big. Healing. 75,000 for Anduin, 58,000 for the Brightwing. Experience gain, because that's important to me. Blaze, 21,000. Hammer, 14,000. Real good game overall, and we will get set up for the next video. We'll be right back.
detected.
And we are getting ready for game number 2. I'm trying to check to make sure I have no audio screw up. This might be the problem right here. Hopefully that takes care of the doubling. Sorry about that. And one more thing to change. So first game going over to... First game is going over to Dragon Gall Z. And we are heading into Tomb of the Spider Queen. Picked up by Dragon Gall Z. And we are ready to go just about. Just let them know I'm ready. Get some music going while we're waiting. And we are into the game. First band is going to be Stukov. And Junkrat once again. Starting to think that's a target. Let me know if the auto doubling is still going on. We get a Garrosh band. The Garrosh was whooping some butt pretty good in that late game. I mean, took 4th overall damage. We got a Jaina band, or Johanna band. Pat, let me know if it's audio's doubling still, please. I have no way to type out right now because I forgot my password. Lucio pick as the first pick. Don't see that often. We get a Nazebo. And the Brightwing comes out. Next picks for Yvapie. We do have a Diablo and a Ming. Speed Diablo is a thing here. So whoever's in the off lane for, it'll be Porthos, is going to have a tough time. They're not going to be able to be aggressive because the gank can be
Pull all the
real.
pieces together and bring your
Yeah.
ideas to life.
Of course, I
Level
got
up your
an
app
ad
game and
plan.
improve your process with
Sorry
Azure
about
AI.
that. We get a Leo ban once again. I'm starting to think they don't want to see this Leo. A new barrack is picked up for the side of Dragon Galls. And we get a Urel coming out of the Porthos. Really pick too. That's very easily countered. But since we don't ever see an offlaner from Shank, will we see? We're gonna get an Alexstrasza. Oh, we get the dreaded offlane Alexstrasza. It's gonna be tough for Porthos as that flame buffet gets bigger and bigger. And we got a Sylvanas to round it out. And we are going into game. Be back in just a moment. And we are into game number 2.
Battle begins in
And
10
for the
seconds.
side of Yvapie, Andre on Diablo, Shank B9 and Alexstrasza, Sarah on Li Ming, Galactus on Lucio, and Orluna on Tasnar. For the side of Dragon Gall Z, Porthos on Urel, Helix the Cat on Brightwing, a Nubarak by Solnova, Sylvanas is played by Autumn, and Moogle is on the Nazebo. Porthos in there pretty deep, not having a problem going into the Brightwing.
Bring the gems of power to my altar.
This will be an interesting game. So we're going to have the Urel versus the Flame Buffet. I'm going to see if that's Flame Buffet. It is a Flame Buffet. I'm going to be able to get a lot of stacks off of Urel. Gonna have to be careful there because late game it can do a ton of damage. Is anybody hearing the double over noises anymore? Alright, Alright, so just both teams going back and forth. Bottom mid. This is going to help the Nazebo immensely because the Nazebo stacks off of that. Let's see what the Nazebo stacks are at. 32 already. And they went Thing of the Deep. Andre looking to go after the Anubrak, but the Anubrak's able to escape pretty easily. First to go over to camps, we have Autumn on camps with Helix. Porthos is starting to feel the damage. Shank B9 is really starting to hurt, and they already 2 minutes and 30 seconds in are stacked with Flame Buffet. That's going to give Shank some big damage later on with the abilities that stack with it. Andre goes down first. Death goes to Andre to Diablo. And then the Zebo's working top lane solo. Gonna get those stacks up. Porthos is just reeling. See what's happening in the upper lanes. Helix is trying to turn in. Looks like Sarah's going to be able to stop that. Nope. Andre jumping in. Big damage goes on into Helix. Helix having to leave right away. Solnova's in trouble. Were they able to get the heal? So let's see what goes on here. Solnova in big trouble again. Gonna have to try to back out. Can't back out. Diablo coming after him. Porthos jumping in after Aura Luna. Li-Ming is looking to put those orbs up, and Diablo goes down again. And red team, the side of Dragon Gall Z, gets the first dragon. Not real partial to the dragon there. First spider. Porthos is really taking some damage down here. Let's check what the damage has been. Alex Strauss has done 10k. So it's not too much damage, it's just that it's hard to deal with from Urel because Urel cannot heal up like Alex Strauss could. And able to clear that bottom pretty easily. Wall is down. So this is why I'm not a big favorite of the first spiders. They're not real powerful unless it happens later in game. You get wall, you get the wall down, that's it. Sometimes second spider is strong enough to take a fort. So Yvapie has turned in, so now Dragon Gall Z is going to have to watch both sides. And they are turning in. Let's see what the second set of spiders is going to do here. And now we have Moogle over going against Shank B9. But Zemo takes a lot of damage too. It's hard to deal against an Alexstrasza. Let's see what Bulu can do. I mean, it's going to be tough to hit. And see, this is the difference. Now, almost a full spider pushing into that very important top lane. Big damage over into Soul Nova. Soul Nova trying to back out. Helix the Cat doing a good heal. And they are pushing away at this top. Thing of the Deep is finished. No, Andre goes down again. Big polymorph onto Galactos. Galactos is able to get away, as is Lucio. And bottom 4 will go down. Shank B9 able to just keep pushing. And the rest of the team's trying to respond to help. Sarah stops Soul from turning in bottom, as they do have turn in for the side of Dragon Gall Z. Dragon Gall Z gets the bottom camp. And Andre to the team is coming down looking for a fight. Diablo going into the Anubarak. Anubarak able to get out. Big burrow in. Andre's in trouble once again. Will go down. Shank B9 was web wrapped the whole time to get the advantage. And let's see what happens with this next one. They do have a lot of clearing to do mid. They are at bottom keep, so or bottom 4. Wonder if they'll try to even that out, or if they're going to go for mid. Mid, taking out mid gives a good advantage because you're able to have better vision. So it is important. They're going to let it go. Zebo going for the top, may be able to take this out with their Gargantuan. Nope, so they all head bottom. So they will even it out. Get a little more advantage. Right now I'm not able to see chat. For some reason it's not working and people are trying to chat, so I apologize. 10s, we have Apocalypse, Cleansing Flame, Disintegrate, Sound Barrier, and Black Hole. For the side of Dragon Gall Z, we have Ardent Defender, Blink Heal, Cocoon, Mind Control, and Gargantuan. Big fight coming up to the top here as they were looking at boss. Apocalypse comes out, doesn't quite catch anybody. Andre might be in trouble again as Shank B9 is trying to save him. Andre goes down. They're up 5-0 in kills. I think they've all been, Diablo for all 5. So he's doing his job, keeping his team alive. Taking one for the team. And right now Yvapie has enough to turn in for the next dragon. Alright, let's check this out here. Sarah's trying to turn it bottom. Porthos isn't going to let that happen. Gonna take some big damage. Gets the heal off. And they are looking for a turn in. Ain't gonna turn in 31 in the bottom. That's gonna really help the team. So if they can get those top turn-ins, which they're gonna do, we're gonna have another set of spiders coming out. And Soul Nova able to stop the turn-in before they're able to get their last 3. Oh, there you go. Here comes the spider there, looking to take somebody out first. Andre takes a stun, Black Hole comes out, but they're able to survive it and heal up. We have a 5-man middle fight. Whoa, Soul Nova going deep, gets caught, gets flipped. I don't know if they're going to get out. Able to get out Porthos with a mighty hammer. Looks like they will get to clean up all 3 as the other 2 leads were pushed back pretty hard. We're going to see another big fight top. Neither team really worries about the bottom because the spider won't make it. They have 16s on the side of Dragon Gall Z. And Porthos is just going to be able to move and clear bottom. It's on his side, it's safe. Lugal taking some damage, trying to get out of there. Soul Nova gets in the way. Not sure if Soul Nova's going to get out. Soul Nova will go down. Gonna have to boss play with 1 down. This is tough. If Urel can get up there, Urel's got the ability to really deny, but they're gonna just let him have it. Instead, they're opting to turn in and push lanes out. Let's see what happens here. I think they're just gonna let that top 4 go. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna let this top. Well, they're gonna try. Let's see what happens here. They do have a spider coming up, so they will be able to even this out more than likely. At this point, yeah, let's just let the boss go. It's not gonna have a chance to do anything. They're gonna push their lane out. And looks like Yvapie is all gonna head bottom to clear it. It's got so far to go, I don't know that it's worth it. They can now even out top and actually be ahead. Looks like they're gonna push keep with it. And Yvapie is too far away to be able to do anything. They're going to take this keep before anything can happen. You cannot give Autumn Sylve and not expect this to happen. Oh, they're just going to get wall and leave.
My web weavers have fallen. Gather gems if you wish.
Both teams almost even on gems going into this next spider. We're just gonna have camp grabs. Oh, I thought they were close to even. I guess they're not close to even on gems. Yvapie almost has their next spider. Both teams just trying to clean up camps now. To have a camp being taken on the side of Dragon Gall Z. Both teams pretty much running as 5-mans. Nice stop by the Nazebo. Yvapie does have enough for turn in now. Let's see what happens here. So they need a kill onto either Sarah or Andre, and Andre has been the kill target for most of the game. Ortho's looking to come in. They are going to bring that gazebo ultimate in. Try to take wall here. They can shut this whole thing down. This is not a safe space. Oh, mind control connects onto the Tassadar. Tassadar gets flung. Oh, but his soul gets stuck in the gazebo, or the gazebo zombies. Gotta be careful with Autumn with mind control though, because mind control has a very short cooldown. That is dangerous if you're a DPS out too far. It looks like they're just going to guard turn-ins till they have turn-in. Let's see what happens next. This is one of those maps where a good team fight, if you can wipe, you can end. And we're at 18 minutes, so it's definitely long timers. They are looking for a fight on the side of Dragon Gall Z.
Red team, you have done well. My magic is yours.
And Dragon Gall Z gets the next fighter by just playing slow and keeping Yvapie away from connecting. And this should be big because they do have a spider that's going to go right to keep. Big damage on the Soul Nova. Gargantuan's coming out under the keep. Orthos is coming in. Black Hole comes out. Catches Autumn. Autumn able to back out. I think Autumn's probably looking for that mind control. Orthos gonna leave, but they're gonna pretty much get that keep. They're going to get the bottom or middle one. That one's pretty healthy. That's gonna give them access to finish bottom. Bottom is taken out. Cocoon target's been Shank 9. And Soul Nova in big trouble. Helix the Cat gets in trouble. Soul Nova trying to get out. Just needs their E to escape. Not able to escape. And now Dragon Gall Z is running for their lives. Orthos is going to be able to block quite a bit. Autumn's in trouble. Autumn will go down as well. Here's the issue when you have a Lucio Diablo. You cannot get away. Porthos able to escape and stop the bleeding to go down. And there is stuff on the core. And there's... Luna's going to have to go back. We have a pretty... Well, let's check out those 20s. Hellgate, Ancient Flame, Tower Rosh's Elements, Bossa Nova, and Hugo Blitz for the side of Dragon Gall Z. Seraphim, Speedy Dragon, Crypt Weave, Withering Barrage, and Vile Infection. And Boss is taken on the side of Yvapie. They're going to try to go for that top keep. Eagles got the Gargantuan out to try to fight them back. I think this thing's gonna get wall, but nothing really more. It just can't afford to die here. Big shot onto Solnova. Solnova goes down. Porthos goes down. Wow. And that is close to a team wipe. Just Nazebo up. That's game. Yvapie pulled out game 2. We will have a game 3. Just takes one team fight. Good game to Yvapie. We will be going into game 3 after a brief break. Let's look at those stats first. Damage. Nazebo, top damage, right behind Tassadar, then Li Ming, then Alex Straza. Sylvanas coming in right after that. Healing. Very close in healing, 94,000 to 91,000. Experience gain, Tassadar, 18,000. Nazebo, 17,000. Urel, 17,000. So very close. Alright, I'm going to put you on a brief. We are heading to Sky Temple for game number 3. We have Yvapie versus Dragon Gall Z, tied 1-1. just waiting on one more player to jump into the lobby. If you were not here for all the games, game 1 we had Infernal Shrines. Dragon Gall Z had a little struggle in the early game, but came out strong in the second half. Going in this game number 2, it was pretty much one-sided for most of the map. Yvapie was taking heavy losses on their tank setup, and finally able to get a good push and finish the game. Nice upset. And we are now going into game number 3. We should be starting this really soon. It should just take another minute or so. For all of you that have never seen any of my casts before, I am Bloody Drapes. I am an offlaner, and been playing for 9 seasons now, I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. Played with a lot of these people on both these teams, so it's kind of home away from home. So we are heading into the next game, and we are into draft. Here we go. If you notice I'm sounding a little different for this game, my wife went to bed, so I can be a little louder and a little more boisterous. We have a Stukov band and a Junkrat band. It's been pretty much that way all 3 games. Joe band. If we're going to see the Bright Wing band here. I hope everybody's enjoying the cast. Just getting back into it. I kind of took last season off. Too much going on in life, but you know. So hopefully I can get back into the swing of it and become a decent caster once again. I'm kind of slow right now. Got to get my brain running. We have a Garrosh band once again. And Brightwing, first pick by Helix the Cat. What are we going to get on the side of Yvapie? I can see chat again, I think. So if anybody wants to interact, just chat away. We got a Murden and Gul'dan. So one of the things that's unique about Yvapie, rarely, if ever, do they take a bruiser. Shank tends to go very ranged in the off lane, which I can tell you as an offlaner makes it very challenging at times. We have Porthos on his Rexar. I've seen this Rexar played, and it is scary.
And Doug and Andre came to TurboTax.
And for some reason, it's now changing songs. There we go. We got a Falstead picked up. Yeah, nobody's really talking. I guess my dulcet sounds must have put people to sleep. Sorry about that. When I have to talk low, I have a very monotone, deep voice. If I really talk in my voice, I can get a little Barry White out. You don't really see a whole lot of Rexars outside of Braxis and Dragonshire. We get the Vala and the Rhaegar. I have a feeling we're going to see a Kira coming from Shank B9 because it's a huge counter to Rexar. We get the Anubarak. Yeah, double global can be a huge advantage. It's going to really help Rexar, and we get a Lunara. Lunara is tough for Rhaegar because Rhaegar's AoE heal takes a lot of mana out. Let's see what's going to happen here. What's Shank B9 going for? Grabbing the Rainer. I don't know that Rexar is real scared of the Rainer. Especially Porthos' Rexar. We're going to see. Let's see if anybody's swapping around. And nobody's swapping around, so we will see you in just a minute. Game 3 coming up. And here we go into game number 3. Yvapie versus Dragon Gall Z. And if you're wondering why I call them Yvapie, do you see that giant name? They have so many words in their name I can't remember it all. So we just call them Yvapie because, well, that's what the caster lead Rocket called them. So that's what we'll call them. On the side of Yvapie, Andre on Muradin, Shank B9 on Rainer, Sarah on Gul'dan, Galactos on Rhaegar, or Luna on Vala. We have Helix the Cat on Brightwing, Anubarak on Solnov on Arubarak, Porthos on Rexar, Autumn on the Falstead, and Moogle on the Lunara. And right away, Shank B9 heading up top. Gonna get started on that. Let's see what this Rexar could do. Took a lot of damage to begin with because he didn't have his bear with him. Yeah, let's see if he goes Gambit on that. I'm gonna check as soon as I check these lanes. Let's just pull these up. Rainer went Exterminator, so Rainer's gonna actually have a hard time into Rexar once Rexar hits 7. Stacking would have been a huge thing for him. Both teams grabbing their camps. Muradin staying in the bottom lane. So here's what Dragon Gall Z does really well. They follow up with their camps, and they're going to push with their camp. They can let the Rexar double soak, because Rexar can do that. Rainer can double soak, but it's just nowhere near fast, as shouldn't be. He's on a bruiser. Huge stun. Andre having to back out. Galactos in trouble, able to get out, though. Let's check that top lane. If you wonder why I check the top laner, I've been an off laner for a long time. Many seasons. So I'm always interested in the off lane. Brightwing went up to help the Rexar. And that's another thing. Raynor is great. And going to be able to do some work against the Rexar. But eventually the globals are going to catch up. And you're going to have a global just one global coming up is going to help him kill Shank. As there is not a whole lot of safety measures for our Raynor. We'll see though. They're going to have a lot more firepower. It's kind of CC battle or CC on the right versus damage on the left. I usually lean a little more towards CC, but we'll see. And we're going to get mid temple for... Oh, here comes right now. Rexar, huge shot by a Nubrak. Nubrak's going to try to stop him. And there goes Shank B9. That is where not having a bruiser in the off lane hurts. Please forgive me for the stupid people that like to bring their crap in. I gotta remove them from... That's why I usually have a person helping out. And we're gonna get... Well, Galactos and Sarah and our Luna are gonna take down mid. We're gonna get a top play. So we're just gonna swap them out. Let's see what happens here. So where are we at? Mid's gone here. Top took a little. Bottom didn't really take a whole lot. Nothing bot there. Nothing real mid there. Top gone. So we're even. Gonna have to go to camps real quick and then kick somebody out of chat. Alright. Both teams getting camps. Looking for a 5-man fight here. Not going to get it as Raynor heads up top to try to push that lane back out. Porthos heading back up to keep that pushed. What do we got for a fight here in the bottom? Soul Nova takes some damage. Vala is going to really hurt Soul Nova at some point. Andre takes a lot of damage. So bottom temple is up. We still have a camp, a little bit of a camp left. Ooh, they try to follow up on the Moogle. Moogle able to get out. Helix the cat heals up. And let's see the fight on this bottom temple. Raynor's staying top while Rexer's coming down. I think Rexer's looking for a fight onto Andre. There comes the bear stun. They're going to have to back out. Andre getting low. Slide misses. Big heal by Rhaegar. And it looks like Raynor's going to stay top and push. It almost would have been better for the team to go up there and gank. And then go down. Send your 2 globals up there. Andre trying to get in there. Soul Nova not allowing it. Takes some big damage. Q build is finished by Gul'dan. That's going to do some damage too. Everybody likes to sleep on Q build, but it can hurt. Autumn having to get pushed out. Muradin will go down, and Autumn is on the fight, looking for Galactos. Galactos doesn't have much left, able to get out. They're able to secure the advantage. And Raynor is coming after Porthos here. check this bottom. So they're able to get the bottom fort out of that. So they are now up one structure. This is kind of what they did last game. They just kind of crept up on people. They were methodical. They took down their lane and moved until there was nothing left. Both teams going for their hards. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, I doubt they felt bad to bother me either. I just don't have. There's something wrong with my Twitch to my OBS setup that I gotta figure out. It's not letting me join in on chat to be able to fix those things. Andre way out, too far out. Whoa, that could have been bad there. Leap can't, or Dwarf Toss can't get stunned. Oh, Soul's taking a lot of damage. Android's down to half. Galactos down to half. And they are looking to push the advantage. Soul Nova going in deep by themselves. Here comes the rest of the team to try to help. Let's check this top here. Shank pushing with the camp. Rexar's getting low. Takes a lot to take down a ranged DPS in the off lane when you're by yourself, especially when you're a bruiser. It's tough. I've been in that fight many times with Shank B9. And Helix the Cat's able to take the top and start pushing. The rest of the team's trying to take down the fort so that way shots can start hitting keep walls. Looks like they're gonna start heading down. Oh, they head down. They got the Gul'dan. Gul'dan taking some damage. And the fear comes out. Autumn in a lot of trouble. Gonna push back with the gust. Autumn getting really low. Nice heal by Helix the Cat. Gul'dan, or Rhaegar goes down. Autumn's gonna be able to come back into this fight pretty strong. Soul Nova getting low. Soul Nova will go down. Helix Cat will go down. So it is a 2-for-1. And Aura Luna's gonna try to finish this temple out. It will get fort and start working on the keep. Oh no, it's good. They still have a top fort to go through.
The magic of the temples.
Porthos quietly pushing that top lane up. Gonna head back. I think they were safe to actually keep pushing. And Boss coming out on the side of Yvapie. Don't know if they're going to push with it. Doesn't look like they're going to. I think they're going to try to clear lanes, grab camps. So this boss is going to pretty much be useless. It's not going to do anything. Might get part of the keep wall. I doubt it though. Yeah, it's already half down. Oh, they're going to get the camp steal. It's gonna get, well, almost a whole turret. The thing is like, camps going across the Bridge of Death, the camps get cleared really easy. Oh, we might have a gank attempt coming over at the Rexar. I think they're coming for top key, or top fort. They are coming for top fort. Rexar's in trouble here. Rexar gonna just have to let them have it. Muradin trying to stop them from jumping in. Autumn's out a little far, takes a stun. Able to get out. And we are even on forts now. Both teams doing their top camp. Well, let's see what happens next. See if we get some good fights. We do have a single temple. This should give us a good fight. I think they should fight over this here first. Whatever team can get the other sides down first, usually. Shank B9 coming up. Big fear comes out. Andre going in at him. Huge Gus saving the rest of the team. Sol Nova and Porthos were in trouble. Oh, Sarah's in big trouble. Rexar stun. Here comes the Lunara. Just a wiper off the face of the planet. Andrade's in trouble now. And so is the Rhaegar as they go down. Sol Nova's starting to push at him now. And they're just going to let them run. Porthos turning around. That top keep taking some damage. I think Rexar's going to push bottom back out. And it looks like they're coming for him here on the side of Yvapie. Temple just about takes down the top keep.
But it will return again. Hero slain.
Ezo, I will have to check into that. Yeah, it is past the window to report for sure, but I can't remember if that one's... But they've done patches since then, so I would imagine it's taken care of. Nice to see you, by the way, Ezo. And Rexar, Porthos stealing the camp for the side of Yvapie. Let's see what's happening here. Looks like we got a good setup here. They are looking for a gank. It's a 4-man, though. Ooh, actually, it works. Helix the Cat took a lot of damage there. Big dive in. Going after Sarah. And they just didn't have the damage close enough. Andrade coming in deep. And it looks like they're going to back off. Both teams kind of playing chess here. I think they're looking for that bottom lane to push. Yep, they're looking to push that in. They're setting up. I think they're going to set up for a gank in this mid. So they're going to just exchange. Oh, they're going to grab boss. Smart play. Although they've peeked it out, they're going to lose temple here now. They're going to have boss. Wonder if they turn around and go for it. Andre, way outside on an island by himself, gets done. Polly, there comes the death, and now they're able to start taking the rest of the board. Ara Luna going. Sarah and Ara Luna caught out. Big damage onto both. They both go down quickly. Huge advantage now. They're going to come up looking for Shank B9. Shank's going to try to stay and finish it off. And will do it. Going to go try to run. Anubrak able to catch a big damage onto him. Stuns him, slows him. Shank B9 going the wrong way and will go down. 3-4 down. That's game. They're able to end here. Oh, they're going to get the Galactos too. 5-man wipe. GG. And series goes over to Dragon Gall Z. With a boss pushing bottom. Good game. Good series. Very exciting. Very fun to watch. Let's check out. Let's check out these stats. I'm gonna hop in a lobby real quick so winning teams able to come in. Damage, Gul'dan, top damage 45k, right below Lunar, followed by Raynor and the Anub'arak in fourth. Healing 59,000 to 43,000. Very close. And I always check this. Rexar 20,000, 17,000 for Shrank B9. And just going to see if they're going to come in for a interview. All right, just waiting for some people to come in. Let me just let them
Hello.
know. Hey,
Hi. How's it going?
good, great games.
Thank you. Maybe
Very
we had.
exciting. I gotta hurry up and give you guys the win in Soothsayer. It's not official unless you got the win in Soothsayer.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
There, you are officially winners. Congratulations.
Oh, yay!
Great set of games.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. They're such a challenging team to play. So
Yeah,
we
and that's
love.
what I was saying a lot, especially if you're an offlaner, because they don't play an offlaner. There's no bruiser.
Mhm.
So I know what the struggle is to go against that. I'm not looking forward to going against that myself soon. So,
It'll all work out.
how are you feeling? Did your strategy work out? Is this kind of the strat that you had ready to go for this?
Um. Well, we've been trying a lot of new heroes, and trying to get better at drafting, and so we thought our drafts were pretty good. And for this last game, we wanted some globals for sure
Yeah,
because it's nice to just be able to pop over to different parts of the map, uh, since everything's so spread out.
right.
So we were like, okay, we got the first game, and then they got the second game, and we were like, okay, we really need to think about globals and combos and the CC, how we're gonna apply that. So I really liked my team had a good strategy for that last game for sure.
Yeah, and I like the way you guys came out in game three. The little setback in two didn't stop you. I know that can be demoralizing, especially when game two. I mean, you guys were stomping that map. Uh, I felt
It was
bad for
very back and forth.
I felt bad for Andre because it felt like Andre was just the pincushion. Not many kills on the rest of his team, but you guys were just punishing that Diablo. And then that one last turn, as everybody knows, Tomb can be. You get a wipe, it's real fast to turn around. So
And their Diablo, like the ults, and the Alex Straza, man, was
yeah,
so good
yeah,
with the damage in the dragon. And
yep.
then the Tassadar CC, that Tassadar got really strong by the end of the game.
Hmm.
And we're like, we got this. And then that game, we're like, this
Well,
is they're looking pretty good.
yeah, it was just that one last boss run. I mean, it's always tough, especially with that boss, because you never know. But I mean, great series. It felt like
Thank
game
you.
one and game three. Um, you were very methodical, and it felt like you took your time and went for, you went for forts and keeps at the right time. So really good strategy on your
Yeah,
part.
I was really proud of my team, especially like at one point we went mid because sometimes on that map we're like, are we gonna trade or we're gonna try and go for both or send one person up? And we usually trade, but then we saw that whole group on the mini map top, and we were like, take the boss.
Yeah,
It's our opportunity to do it. And then the Murden got caught out mid, and it was just It was just one after the other after that.
Yeah, and it was a great boss call because it forced them to come down when they didn't see anybody. I was worried.
Yeah.
I was worried about your tank there for a minute, but I mean, able to get away. Great calls on everything. Great overall victory.
Thank
Y'all
you.
are gonna be tough this season.
I'm excited.
It
Everyone has been so kind and like we're having fun in the chat and everything and
yeah
we just love playing against the teams cuz everyone's so good and like you're always you can always look forward to a good challenge. Everyone brings their A game.
yeah.
So,
Well, and it is nice. There's some things that people don't understand if they just watch and they don't play NGS. It really is a positive community.
oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
it's always been that way, and that's the one thing you can look forward to. Players aren't always that way, but teams overall are, and it's nice to have. Do you have any shout outs?
I would like to shout out to my team for being amazing and having good communication and looking out for each other. I think that really makes a difference, and my team is awesome. I'm just really appreciative of them. Shout out to my coach, Track Six, because she's helped us a lot about how to think about the game in a different way and how to draft in certain ways, and I think that's really helped us a lot. And then I'd like to shout out to you. Thank you so much for casting. We really appreciate you picking up our game.
My pleasure. You didn't get my A game because this is my first one of the season, so sorry. But hopefully, when I pick you up another time this season, I'll be on it. So, you got to work out all those bugs every season. There's all the programming stuff you got to change in between. It's yeah.
And the updates and everything.
And I'm an old
Yeah.
man, so updating software not my forte. So, but
Well, we do appreciate it
no
for
problem.
sure, though.
So,
And
congratulations.
thank you.
We will. My team will see you in 3 or 4 weeks, somewhere in there. I'll let them handle all that with you. And it was
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice talking with you.
Absolutely. Have a great night.
All right, you two enjoy the rest of the night with your team.
All right. Bye, y'all.
See you later. Well, that is it for me. Once again, I am Bloody Drapes. I'm gonna try to make this a pretty fairly normal thing to do, maybe once a week, depending on if the wife allows me to. Because happy wife, happy life. I appreciate.